Hurry up,
Pick your
Jordan.
PC up and just take it with
No,
you.
no, no, no. It can wait. It can wait.
Do
it
what
can wait.
Kevin
'cause-
did.
And welcome back to the Voices of Regret podcast. If you notice today, we have traded out Kevin for somebody named Nug Brad, otherwise known as Brad.
Oh.
He's also another kind of mainstay guest that's gonna come back off and on whenever
I hope fucking
comes
not,
on
to be
whenever
honest,
I
because he's
want.
pissing me off already.
Whenever I
then-
want, get on.
The fucking doubt. Because, you know,
Alright,
there's
as
this
you can
little thing.
clearly tell-
If you can't tell, see, we're in general right now. But if we wanted to, we can go down to this little. We can go down to this little thing right here called Locked Podcast. So how about you shut the fuck
Actually-
up and stop acting like you got the big dick of the family before I slap you with my left nut?
Oh, I do.
Yeah, you got the big
Alright,
fucking Vienna
guys.
sausage.
As you can clearly notice, the topic of today's episode
Oh.
is not really gonna go that far because we're just gonna hear it's gonna be a shouting match between Brad and
Dude,
Jordan.
I'm
All
fucking lose my shit.
podcast episode today. Anyways, so today's
fun.
podcast episode topic is
Yo,
something that's kind of
Follow
overdue.
my Instagram.
Finally.
Jesus. All right, listen. All right, but today's topic is we're finally going to talk about the beef between some people that you may have heard of in our recent episodes. Mayo, Matt, Randy. Those people used to be our friends, and now we're going to go in this episode and we're going to talk about the beef. Now, unlike our most of other episodes, this episode is actually kind of a little serious, except for the shouting match that's going to go on between Brad and Jordan. But this episode's topic is a little more
Brad, it's
because,
10 o'clock. Gotta go to bed.
Wait, Berserker, Berserker.
It's not. It's 9:59. Ho.
You got 10. Oh, wait, no.
Alright.
Alright. Yeah, it's almost 10 o'clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. Look at that. No, 7:59 and 15
God.
seconds. Ha 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 ha.
I can change my.
So as you can tell, Jordan and Brad really like each other.
Yeah, they love each other.
Anyways,
Yo,
so
Jordan got socks on.
anyways, but yeah, like I was saying, the topic for today's episode is gonna be a little more serious than others. We're not really good. We're gonna be joking around, of course, as we usually do, but when we're
Yeah.
actually talking about the
You mean
topic
I'm
somehow.
joking around.
All right, Herman doesn't really give a shit because he's not really a part of this as much.
He just
But
vibing.
we, on the
Shit
other hand,
myself.
are currently going through and we're currently dealing with it. So yeah. All right. So how do we begin this shit show?
Actually, hold on, Saffron. You should rephrase that. I'm just here for fun. Not a long time.
Yo,
Oh,
is this a
man,
bad
leave
time to
that.
say I need to take a shit?
All right, go
Yes.
Can I,
take a
can,
shit.
can I
It's
bust a
really
fat
bad.
nut?
No. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I could
Alright,
probably like.
let's hurry up,
Pick your
Jordan.
PC
Fuck.
up and just take it with
No,
you.
no, no, no. It can wait. It can wait.
Do
it
what
can wait.
Kevin
'cause-
did and just take it with you.
Or your PC.
Done
All right, but
and
anyways,
done.
so I think we should go ahead and talk about this shit show of a story. Let's go back to the beginning times.
Alright.
So back about 2 years
First.
ago.
Okay,
Never
you go
start
to the
with
far
this.
left
You
when I
guys
go
just
to the
keep
right.
talking. I need to go take a shit.
All right, go ahead. Anyways, so start this topic off.
Choking.
Fucking nasty ass. Anyways, start this
Nasty
topic
three
off.
bags and shit.
Nasty ass. Up front. So this all begins about 2 years ago when we all got into a messenger group chat and we were
Yeah.
friends. The friend group added of friend here, SoundCloud superhero, Nug Black Cheeto,
Yeah, there we go,
Jordan,
start this.
Herman, Kevin, Randy, and Brad a little later. So that was like the simple, very basic older group that we had.
Wait,
and it was
wait,
pretty.
Wait. I think we should start this whole story about how the beef originated and with
We're gonna
Drag.
go.
It was
We're
me
gonna
and
go
Randy.
to next. I was gonna go to that.
We'll,
We
we'll
were
get
telling
there.
the basic beginning time story
Just
when we
wanted
were
to
all
make
were
sure.
friends.
Just wanted to make sure. God, don't gonna be so
Yeah,
rude all the
So
time.
anyways, so we
See,
were.
guys, you see how he treats us? He treats us like
Oh
we're
my
God.
bitches, and
He
he's
treats us
hiding.
like
because you are a bitch. You ever think about that?
Oh, rude.
Alright, anyways. But this is before the basic times. Now, the beef
Oh,
all starts
Herman, I'm
at the
so fucked.
best story we can ever possibly tell as a joke.
I'm gonna get on TikTok while y'all talk.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Oh my
You don't
God.
have to
Alright.
announce it. You can.
Yeah, exactly. Go on. I don't care. You're probably gonna
John
lag
can
out of this.
censor it out. He probably has me muted on the recording
No.
now.
No,
I'm
I
not sure
can't
what you're
censor
talking
out.
about.
I
We
can't
all
censor
have
out a
you.
certain
Oh my
audio.
God! Just go to the story. He's not gonna shut up.
Exactly. But anyways, so the beef all basically begins at starting point 0, aka the drag story.
Yeah.
Drag
Nice
queen.
story, my pretty.
Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of you are educated, unlike Randy, and know what a drag queen is. Randy, on the
Just
other
say his
hand,
name, that
didn't
works.
know what a drag queen was.
'Cause he's
So,
dumb.
because he's dumb, yeah. And told Randy that drag queen was a female. So you can technically kind of blame Kaden, but in reality, Randy's just an idiot.
No,
For...
no.
No, you're
You see,
also to blame.
What Randy didn't know is in the middle of that, I literally told Randy, "Yo, it's a guy, bro." And like before he says it, he was like, "Oh, I knew you were fucking with me," and still did it anyways.
And if you're wondering what he did, he sent a dick pic to this
Because
drag
he's
queen.
really
To
smart.
say,
He's
yeah.
really smart and desperate, and he didn't know that it was a female. So then he gets a little upset at Kaden, and then him and Kaden stop talking. So this beef really originates between Kaden and Randy, um, and this beef between Kaden and Randy would continue for quite a while. Oh, speaking of Kaden, he just fucking left like an idiot. Anyways, continuing on, Kaden, yeah, he's back, like I said. So, anyways, like I was saying, this beef originates with Kaden and Randy and continues with Kaden and Randy. So after that, it would basically became a ha-ha moment, alright? Next moment of beef, was it the arc beef or was it the
Yeah, it
family
was
beef?
arc. It was
our.
Alright, anyways, so I'm gonna let Kaden take over this part because this mainly involves him and doesn't really involve us. So after that,
So
Randy and
basically-
Kaden kiss and make up, but then something else happened, and we're gonna let Kaden tell you guys that now.
Yeah, so basically we were playing Ark, you know, me and Randy were getting into it like always, talking about base shit, talking about how he never did shit, never does, still doesn't.
Still doesn't.
Still
And
doesn't.
I was like, yo, do some fucking work around here. And he's like, I bet. And then I thought it was cool. And then the motherfucker started despawning on my loot and my base and shit like that. And I got real pissed. So I kicked him from the tribe. And I stopped talking to him for about a month. And yeah, that was basically that. You know, we wasn't really fucking with each other.
Yeah, so that was the arc beef. Eventually, though, they kissed, made up, and they were back to
Right.
being good old friends. The next beef,
They
though,
kissed and
this
made
does
up.
involve me and Kaden. So me and Kaden one day thought, you know what, it would be a very funny thing to go search for Randy's mom on Facebook because at this time Randy was
'Cause
getting
she's
yelled at by
hot.
his mom. She's not
Herman
hot.
was there.
Yeah, Herman was there too, but she was not hot.
Pretty fat.
Herman, she was not hot.
Pretty
I know. I just
Anyways.
wanted to feel better.
She wanted to feel better about what you've done. Anyways,
No, I said make him feel better.
okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
Randy and him have
Anyways,
definitely been walking
so
on
we
this
searched up Randy's
podcast.
family on Facebook and we get all the photos. And originally we were keeping them as you know, like we were keeping them as like they're like
We
bombs,
got
of
these
sorts.
pictures.
Ammunition,
You're
if
an
you
idiot.
shall. Yeah, basically that. And then Caden was like, "Yo, Saffron," he said, "Post them," and I'm like, "All right, bet." So I started spamming
I don't remember this.
all of those. That did happen, Caden. That did happen.
I don't
And
remember.
basically,
We don't remember
basically,
shit, but
the
we think it
reason
happened.
why we have the rule in this chat, don't talk about family,
Family.
and don't talk about the dead, is
It's because
We
of
break
that.
rule
It's
a lot. We break
Randy
that rule
had a
lot.
picture on his mom's Facebook of his dead grandma. Saffron. Funny
Yeah,
enough.
Wait.
basically,
I thought, okay, never mind then. I got confused. I thought
and it
you
was
were
his
talking about
family,
Mexican.
and it was fucked up. I still admit, I would still admit to this day, despite everything that's happened today, that it was fucked up of me to do that, and I would still sit here and admit today that it was fucked up of me to do that, and I do regret it.
Yeah, you proud of yourself for that?
No, I'm not at all. I am proud of me making Rena cry. Not proud of that though. But
That
anyways,
was pretty funny.
so that all happens, and that this is all so far basically just us be sort of dicks to Randy, but Randy kind of bringing it on himself with the drag and arc situation. However, this situation was all our faults.
And then,
Alright.
fast forward a couple months, you know, Randy would always have his occasional leave for a week or two and then stop talking to us because we would make something fucked up and they would just leave. And it was just that for a while. And then comes what's next?
I don't know.
I think the first
basically-
time. I think the first
No.
time Swung left.
No,
For
let's
like a long
no.
period
I
of
think
time.
what comes next is the second time around with arc beef.
No.
There's more arc
Well,
beef?
no.
I didn't know
No,
there was more.
definitely
No.
more arc beef.
Yeah, that was a couple times. But what comes next after the whole Randy is me meeting Jordan, and then me and Jordan joining the party, and me and Pickle Rick's beef starting.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
right, that's
So
his name. I forgot.
yeah, Pickle Rick. All right, so basically, there was an occasional
Fucking
moment when
get
Randy
away,
would,
go
get
for
a
it.
little upset at the stuff we were doing and would leave. And to be fair, it was kind of dickish, but Randy was also being a dick to us.
Yeah, it's not
But
like we're just bullying this kid. No, like, bro,
Kind
Randy said the same shit back to us. Like, we were
It's
saying
like-
shit to him, and he was saying equal shit fucked up back. So it wasn't like just us all targeting this one kid. And like, there's still a point of y'all have not heard their sides of the stories. You never know; it could happen, could not happen. But we'll talk.
I
If
still
we
don't
ever
think
get
it's a good
them.
idea to even invite them.
No, I mean, like, cause yeah, well, you guys will see why soon. But anyways, so fast forward, it was just sometimes Randy would get mad at us and leave, and I don't say not much beef ever really started. I mean, Jordan came in, Jordan and Randy had a tiny bit of beef, but that got whatever. The real time beef started was between Brad and Randy.
Oh, yeah, that's fun. I love
What-
this.
what did I
So
do?
this is still a major thing that happens kind of today, except him and Randy's relationship got improved.
I didn't
It's in the
remember
drain
this
now.
one.
But
No, they
when
never
Brad
liked each other.
first
They don't
joined
even
our
follow
group,
each other on Snapchat.
yeah, but basically when Brad first joined our group,
Yeah.
Randy did not like him at all, and Brad did not like him at all. I'm gonna go ahead
I
and let
didn't even know
Brad,
her.
our guest today, explain some things about that original beef that happened between him and Randy. So go ahead and talk, Brad.
I actually forgot what happened, cause yeah.
You basically just joined the party, and then you were like,
started
"Shut up, you,
talking shit.
shut up, you,
And
shut up, you
then-
Eskimo." That's what you said. or
Yeah.
something like that.
Oh.
And then fucking, and then fucking, I think it was like, what was it? Me, Brad got exposed of what he looks like, and then I started the question, who would
He
win in a
did?
fight, Brad or Randy? And
Yeah.
and Randy would always be like, oh, it would be me, and Brad would always be like, oh, it would be me. So we always had that little fuck shit was going on. Yo,
Yeah,
Herman,
but
Randy
basically,
always
Brad and
picked
Randy-
Assassin's Creed. I'm gonna go lay down for back. for
Hey,
me,
wait,
my
no,
back
stay
hurts.
on at least so I can finish this mission.
You can
Yeah,
He
but
picked on
basically-
me and all that for playing like tennis or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah,
And I
you
don't really
do that.
care. He's the one who went. He's the one who wrestles and just kind of.
He didn't even wrestle this year. He couldn't.
Yeah, because he's a
Oh,
fidget.
his
Fidget.
bitch
He's a
ass
fucking
was
fidget.
too bad for it.
He's a chicken vajiga. No, I'm kidding.
The chicken
The
vagina.
featherweight said, "No,
Basically,
you're too." The
He's
featherweight
Carol
class said, "No,
Baskin
fuck you."
of our group, basically.
yeah.
Uh,
But yeah, Brad and Randy do not like each other.
I didn't
whatsoever.
start anything. I don't think I started anything.
Yeah.
And he was just
Mm.
easy to take off, and it was so much fun. 'Cause I would love to do that shit. Just to fuck with someone. Fucking with them.
Fucking them.
They should.
Bro,
He likes
yeah,
fucking
he would
them.
never do it to anybody in real life. Brad is the definition of a bitch in real life.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now. I know
Oh.
Brad in real life, and Brad does in fact fuck with you in real life. He doesn't do it on the same
Yeah.
level, but he still does fuck with you. Trust me.
I will fuck with.
Oh,
He's
wait,
still-
now I remember.
But I will
Yeah, I do
hurt you.
remember how he looks like.
Like,
will
trust me,
hurt you.
this kid named Blaine and Brad have a lot of beef. So yeah.
Because he's a rich, spoiled bitch.
Yeah, like Saffron.
yeah.
Like Saffron.
Except Saffron doesn't act entitled to anything, mostly.
Mostly.
Nah, I'm kidding. I'm not entitled to anything.
Yeah,
but
Rich.
That story can be
Wow.
another time. He's mad at me because I stole his girl.
That's wait, really? Is this
That's
really?
cat.
Yeah.
that's a story
John
for another
Doe.
time, though. We can tell that after the
Mhm.
episode. This is
Good
about
job.
Randy
I
and the
did
beef.
not know that. Good for you.
All right, who said the N word?
Oh,
on.
Jordan, you got back just in time because we're about to start talking about Charlie. So we just got done with the segment where we're talking about Brad's beef with Randy when Brad just first joined. All right. Anyways, so now the next part comes. So basically, Brad and Randy were at each other a lot. Randy would sometimes leave.
He was
you
mad
know,
'cause
the
I was better.
occasional everything that would happen. So then,
Mad 'cause
yeah, mad 'cause bad, basically. Basically, next came
Damn it.
Charlie. So I think we're gonna go ahead and let Jordan, because Jordan's been gone for quite a while. We're gonna let Jordan begin and explain this.
Huh?
Tell the story about how Charlie came into the group, started fucking everything up.
Okay, so
yeah, the moment when Swung was gonna commit suicide and all this other
Oh,
shit.
I'm
Uh,
not sure if we should
oh,
probably
yeah.
say that out loud.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
boundaries have already been broken beyond fucking belief, so it's whatever now.
So basically, what had happened was, fuck, I'm blanked out. All right, so basically, this like mayonnaise slash Charlie started coming around out of nowhere, like shortly after we met Pug, but no Nug Puggy, guy that was supposed to be on last night or today. And
Yeah, this guy named Puggy
basically,
is supposed
at
to be
the
in
same
this game.
time, our former friend Matthew, aka Nug Swung, was going through some
Good friend of
emotional
mine.
distress with his deceased mother. I made fun of her,
Okay.
Okay, bud.
but
That's
I'm
said by
not sure.
most
You shouldn't
experience.
boast that. No, that's
Bro,
not
his
a
I'm not
yeah.
boasting.
mom-
I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah, it's
his
not.
But it
still
was
not
justified. It was
to say.
justified.
To be.
But basically, Matt
Fucking
feels
dead.
like as if, at the same time, Matt feels like Mayonnaise is trying to replace Swung, and therefore,
Oh, that's what he told him, and now they're best
Yeah.
friends. They're on the same
Exactly.
team.
and then basically we started playing with Mayonnaise a lot more. Swung goes off and does his thing.
You guys
the
started playing with mayonnaise.
Yes,
a lot
'cause
more.
Herman
I
wasn't
did
here.
not.
I never play.
No, I
actually,
knew what
actually,
was
I have a
happening.
point.
I just didn't trust it.
I have a report here. This was around the time when I was only playing Ark for like a good month or two straight, so I was
Is
not
that
involved.
you
with
Yeah,
none
still?
of these
Kaden, this is
niggas.
one Kaden basically only played Ark. Only game he ever played. You go check out Nug Light Cheeto
Never
online.
joined
Ark.
them, and I always said like I never fucked with mayonnaise, never will. So I knew exactly would do some bullshit like what he's doing now.
I don't.
I
didn't-
still don't know why Saffron fucks with him, but
I don't fuck with him anymore.
So why do you keep calling him?
Except
Damn.
whenever I feel like it.
Cheating
And
on
not
the
me
game.
fucking. Okay, I guess it must be different. That's the topic for after episode. Don't worry about that shit. Anyway,
No, this is a perfect time to talk about this. Actually,
All right, you
You-
want to talk about why I still call mayonnaise and text him every once in the blue fucking moon, and that's just
Content?
because I'm curious about what's going on in that fucking group. Only for the sole fact I can get it to shit talk. Because
Oh,
here's
okay.
the thing, right? Unlike probably you guys, Matt leaving it does suck because he was our friend for 2 years. I'm not exactly gonna just pretend
He
that
was
all that time
mine
spent
for
with
3.
Matthew is just gone now because he decided to be a little bitch.
Bro, I know
What did Charlie
Swung
exactly do
for,
for Matthew? Really?
I know
Let's look.
Swung for like 3 years, bro. It's fucking wild. That he
And
just
just like
basically
that,
did
he's
shit,
gone
bro.
just because he wants to side with Randy. It's just whatever. But anyways, we'll tell you guys about that in a second. This is kind of an emotional episode if you guys couldn't
He's
really tell.
only
For
siding with
you
Randy
guys.
because Randy is game sharing.
What
Who-
in
who's
the
game sharing?
fuck is that?
I can't show that because
Swung.
that's gonna get us taken down, but yeah. that would get us commented.
I need to see that. What is this? What?
That's Swung, bro.
That is not Swung. That is not Swung.
Swung, bro.
That's not Swung.
The thing is that it kind of looks like him too.
Alright.
Tell me that is a joke. Tell me that is a joke.
Alright,
It's a
but
joke 'cause
anyways,
it's not
so-
actually him, but it looks
Okay,
like
So
good.
Matt. So Matt.
Again, in that case, he is
What do you
packing
do
some
against-
meat.
Bro,
That's-
prove me
that's-
wrong, bro. Bro, prove me
You
wrong.
mean Sheen?
They
You
look
forgot Sheen?
exact-
Oh,
Oh yeah,
Sheen.
Sheen. Oh, we called him Sheen. Oh, that was great.
Alright,
That
but
was a
anyways,
good time in my
guys, let's
life.
go ahead and continue on with the podcast episode today. Anyways, so Charlie basically comes in, and Matthew felt like he was getting replaced, and he gets all depressed and shit. And before we continue, just letting you know, me and Jordan called him every day, texted him every day. We did like shit every day. I was even gonna consider going to the measure of trying to find his family, like his brother, just to make sure that he was okay, because that's all I really gave a shit about was that he was okay. I didn't care if he wasn't gonna play with us anymore. I just cared
Okay.
that he was fine because he was a homie, and I would do it for any of you. Sadly, Brad too. I'm kidding, but
Sadly,
Besides
Brad.
Brad.
I'm kidding, Brad. But
He doesn't love you.
but anyways, so then
Bro, did you
Matthew
know
comes
Sicko Mode's
back,
on Pornhub?
starts
So
hanging
weird
out
about
and
the
stuff.
vibe, man.
And then this is when the Randy drama begins. This is when Randy starts getting his panties in a twist. Feel me?
Sounds fun.
So let's
Yeah,
go ahead
baby.
and who wants to go ahead and explain this shit show?
I'm good. I'm not a. I don't really know
Yeah,
much about
obviously
it.
Hermit,
It's
but-
you
Yo,
guys.
this guy still owes me $5.
Shut the fuck up.
Uh,
Anyways, but who wants to explain the shit show? Jordan, you want to explain the shit show about
I
Randy?
wasn't there. I wasn't there.
No,
I
you can
can't
go
speak
ahead.
on it.
All right, I gotta fucking do it. Okay,
I
basically.
can't really speak on this. I wasn't there, dude.
Alright, well, okay, here, let me think for a second, because we have to remember the exact time this shit started. Do we want to go from, like, from when the group split? Yeah, we want to go from when the group split. Alright, so basically, what happened was... Fuck
Nah,
off,
hey,
kid.
prove me wrong. Hey, prove me wrong, bro.
looks like
Emily
you.
did some shit. The only reason why they split the group, Emily. They're simps.
No, there's a
No.
reason why we're gonna talk about it right here. So basically, this is gonna involve Jordan's personal life, so I'm gonna keep it very brief and not talk about it that much whatsoever. Basically, to sum it up, Jordan is in a relationship. Shocking. I'm sorry to all the females
It
out
is
there.
not
You
a
can go
heterosexual
fucking...
relationship, though.
Yes, Jordan can explain that on his
That
own,
was
but
just
he's
a
not
weird
gay
thought. That
either.
was just a weird
because-
thought.
It's weird.
throw
Yeah,
in
it's
there.
a weird way to say it.
Yeah,
it's cool.
basically, let's just say Jordan's partner is a trans. That's all you really need to this topic. If you hate that, then well, cool. If you
Tough.
don't, then
Fuck
cool.
yourself.
You might
That's
wanna go
whatever.
watch
Doesn't
another
matter.
Podcast.
You might want to
Yeah.
go. Well, you don't want to go watch another
We
podcast,
are
but
gender fluid around here, whatever that
Yeah.
means.
We're acceptable. We
we're
accept things.
acceptable.
We're
Except
open.
if you have just an issue with that, then you probably don't want to fuck with Jordan on this podcast. Anyways, so basically, what Randy starts to do is Randy
Booby to
starts to speak
Texas,
on that
niggas.
shit. Randy did it once. Okay, well, yeah, Randy did it. Yeah, Randy did it. Okay, no, correction. Charlie,
Charlie,
is
was
it?
Charlie first?
no, was it?
It was
I'm trying to remember
Randy.
because I'm pretty sure.
It
Let
was
me
Because what
quickly
happened
explain one
first?
thing.
No,
So-
no, it was Swung. Cause remember I made the joke. I was like da 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 something.
Yeah,
and
Swung made the
then
joke first.
Swung said this shit, and Freebus took it a little bit out of proportion, but he still said that shit and just fuck it. Kept kicking Swung from the party. Would leave the party every time Swung joined. And then
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Basically, yeah, it was something like that, and then Charlie said something in the group chat, and then Randy started saying all this shit about Jordan. If you wonder why, it's because Charlie and Randy were game sharing. So yeah. Anyways, but now they're bestest of pals, and apparently they're not game sharing anymore.
Yeah.
Herman, he left you to hit him. That's
Yeah.
tough, dude. Imagine getting cheated on by Randy.
That's why I wasted all of his things, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, good for you.
But anyways, so
You still
Randy
have his
starts saying
account,
shit
don't
about
you?
Jordan's girl. Jordan
I still have
founded
Swung's
himself to forgive Charlie, but not to forgive Randy.
password
Eventually,
too.
though, Randy and Jordan started chilling out again. However, one night, Randy just had to be the smart guy, start making a bunch of Charlie. What did Charlie do? Charlie.
Well, when he first came in, he said, "Oh yeah."
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
the first thing he said
basically-
to me, "That's why no one likes you." I was like, "All right, yeah, sure. I don't even know who you are." That's why his
basically,
father's
Charlie. Oh,
That's why his dad's dead. Fuck him.
I like how Herman said it was poor taste to talk about Matt's mother, but it says that. Anyways,
Yeah, 'cause
continuing
I
on.
don't know. He's two
All right.
faced. And I apologize to everybody, then proceed to keep talking shit on everybody else.
So
Hey,
I'm on
it's okay.
Crunchyroll right now, and I see this anime
Dude,
basketball.
You're contributing so much to the podcast right now.
Anime best.
I see this anime basketball.
We need to talk. Oh my god, hold on. Hold on. Kaden, we need to talk about what, BB? There's no easy way to say this. What? I'm pregnant with your kid. Ain't nobody give a fuck, bitch! Who's my number?
That's not
Remember that?
official, by the way. That's not real.
fake. It's fake.
That's fake.
Oh,
It's
It's
fake.
fake.
Great time in my life.
It's fake.
I remember
it's fake.
everybody looked at me at school weird. They was like, Kagan?
I wonder
you wanna
why.
talk about that? I ju-
Anyways, continue on with the story. So then Charlie
no
one
clue.
night, okay, so basically Charlie made a joke about Jordan's partner, and he got kicked. And then he called me,
Rightfully so.
called Jordan petty and all this other shit, and we were like, Jordan, bro. By the way, Jordan, did I ever mention how
Oh, I
fucking
was
petty you were?
back.
You're just
No,
so
bro,
petty.
I'm so fucking petty.
Yo, Jordan,
So
you're
petty.
So
bro.
I'm so
You're
petty.
so petty.
So petty.
Petty ass.
Anyway, he
nigga.
basically called him petty, and then it kind of started in the group chat we have,
My-
and Randy, it's basically Jordan and Caden unleashed the fucking floodgates on Charlie, and Randy was trying to quote
Oh
unquote.
yeah, he got so sad, bro. He was like, you know, bro, I'm tired of this group, bro. Like everybody's so mean all the time. And then that's
So
before like I actually knew, and that was before I knew Pug was actually cool. And Pug tried to go in there. He was like, "Shut the fuck up, leave him alone. Hey, shut the fuck up," and all this other shit. And it was just like, "Oh yeah, come on, buddy, you can keep going too."
Kaden, can you please heal me?
But basically, those two
Uh,
started having
I'm not even on that. I'm waiting for
basically
my
Charlie
game,
started
dumbass.
saying stuff.
I'm in my
Caden
game.
and Jordan unleashed the floodgates. Charlie starts whining like a little pussy. And I tried to fix everything the best I could at the time when I was still siding on what trying to be neutral. Now I side with these guys because we're gonna talk about why. That's
I
in a
still
minute.
technically ain't sided.
I
just
thought
don't like Charlie.
that whole group chat thing, it was like a spectator sport.
We'll get to that story in a second here.
I
So
was
as we
just there,
continue
and
on
then
this
after
story,
that, Saffron, you've never done shit for Swung. Like you're honestly the worst friend.
yeah,
Whole world,
haven't done
worst
anything.
friend.
Dude, I totally haven't done anything for Matt.
You're
Totally.
never his friend.
Totally, man. Totally.
Yeah,
totally haven't
that's
done
my side.
anything for it. Totally did not get put in a group chat called Brothers, and I was totally not one of the people in it. And Charlie was not one of the people in it, dude. Totally didn't happen.
What the heck is this?
But basically, so they rip in on Charlie. Randy tries to say all this shit. Randy gets casted out basically, and then Charlie was like, whatever. So that happened, and then I think the straw that broke the camel's back was when basically Charlie started playing with Randy, and then Matt came to us and said we should forgive Randy, and then Jordan was like no, and then I explained the situation because Matt wasn't there at the time. I was explaining the situation. Of course, Matt didn't care because Matt likes making fun of Jordan's partner. And then Matt basically Jordan kicked Matt, and then Matt went
No,
over
this
to
is
their
no.
side.
I didn't kick Matt. This is what I said. I told him that if he was really our friend and he supported us, he should not ask for screenshots and take our fucking word for it. And he's like, "This is why I can't play with you," and then he left.
Yeah, because I said what is it? Because Matt, because Matt was like you've done bad things too. You mentioned that time earlier when I did that stuff with Randy's family, and I said I apologized to Randy in person. You know, I apologized to
Randy
him like a
hasn't.
man.
In person? How?
Not in person, but over voice in party, not text. And he's like, I want screenshots. I'm like, screenshots of what? Me talking, nigga? Are you stupid? Oh, oops. But,
Oh my god.
Oh,
That isn't
what?
cash money. You.
This is
God.
how we lose ad revenue.
Shut up, Brad. I have to edit out 2 N-words now because of you and John.
Two.
When did I say it?
Because earlier I was recording when you said that, and that's when I lost my shit.
When?
Okay.
Very cash.
When did I say it?
Oh my.
Oh,
What
what did I
the
say?
fuck, man? All right. Anyways, back up to the story.
I'm really starting to second guess this
So-
fucking podcast if I'm gonna have to edit out is the N-word.
No, you won't. But anyways, Brad, why do I say Brad? I mean Matthew was basically trying to tell me to get screenshots of the boys, and then basically,
yo, I got some real shit, real quick. Yo, Brad, how did you know you and Marion's relationship going?
Ask John that question. I haven't talked to her. Ask John
I
about
haven't
that
talked
one.
to her.
His
I
relationship.
haven't talked to her in forever too. I don't know what you're
Yeah,
talking
John.
about.
It's a joke, John. Okay. Yeah.
It was a joke.
Bleep.
Oh
Uh-huh,
my
uh-huh.
God.
Oh my god!
The fuck keeps slipping. Anyways, back up to the story. Matt then leaves, and Matt then sides with Charlie.
Lose
Randy,
it. I'm
yeah,
gonna lose
random.
it.
But yo, because Jordan,
Like,
bro,
zoinks.
we've done nothing
Do
for
you
Matt.
know
We've never been
how annoying it is and time consuming it is to go through almost an hour recording to go back to listen precisely for every N-word that is said and get the correct bleep in there, get it timed perfectly. Do you understand?
No.
Do you understand how fucking hard it is to do a 12-minute video that has a bunch of
Did I
curse words that
ask?
take a minute more? Fuck you.
Continue.
Anyways, so Matt sides with the people who have done everything for him. You know, we have never been there for him, dude. Never. And
What
he's gonna
the
side with them. We totally haven't done anything for him, dude. They have done everything for him. We haven't done anything for them, guys. Right? Right, Jordan? We haven't done
No,
anything.
we haven't done
for Matt.
anything. When he was
Real quick,
depressed
Kaden,
on that, we totally
Kaden,
didn't call
come
him and text him, make sure he was okay, apologize.
Kaden.
Nah,
Yeah,
none
I
of
haven't
that.
done shit for him.
Yeah. But
And Matt,
basically,
If
Matt
you
kinda
watch
goes
this,
ahead-
I hope you know you're a bitch.
Yeah,
Kaden.
I agree with that. Matt, I'm gonna. This is a segment just really closely to Matt. Matt, if you are watching this or Charlie whoever is watching this on that side, fuck you, legit. You. I don't give a shit that you're not gonna play with me anymore. But if you're gonna come just up to say to me that I've done nothing for you, you're just a fake ass bitch. All right, back on the story.
On some real
So-
shit. Wait, no, on some real shit. If anybody is watching this, the fact that you are gonna attack me after what I've done for everybody in that chat, Randy wouldn't even have Dark Souls 3 if it wasn't for me, Saffron. My name is Snug Saffron, by the way. Randy would never have gotten Dark Souls 3,
I didn't
Dark
buy
Souls
him Dark Souls
Remastered.
3. I didn't buy him Dark Souls Remastered either.
GTE 5.
What?
We don't
I
talk
didn't
about
buy
it.
Oh,
Randy
yeah.
anything.
No, I bought Randy GTA 5. I bought Randy
Yeah.
GTA 5. It's
Yo,
my
but
money,
we haven't.
nigga.
Hey, let's
bought
take a
that
moment
shit.
to
Big bands,
realize
get your
something
money
here.
up next
The
fucking
guys, the
year.
people, our group right now, actually, except for Brad, buy their own shit. The other people we're beefing with are freeloaders.
Well,
Basically.
I
You
buy
guys haven't
stuff.
given me anything, and you gave them a whole bunch of stuff. Now look at them.
shut
They
your
all
rich ass
betrayed
up with
you.
5. Weird
They all
Flex, you're the one that
betrayed
was.
you.
That's right, you're the one that was like, Weird Flex, I only got $500
Yeah, it's because I work, Caden.
Bitch, I mow lawns for a living. Fuck you.
No, you don't.
Anyways,
I love
back
my
on.
parents.
Yeah, we know, Brad.
This
Anyways.
mother.
So, like I was trying to say here,
Look,
You
I'll
know,
come over there and dick smack
these
you. Shut up.
guys basically now it's a two-sided faction. We got Charlie, Randy, Matt,
No,
and
there's no
those
factions.
people
Fuck
on the
those
other
guys.
I bought
well,
Randy
this
Uno.
was-
I bought you Monopoly, Randy. I bought you Oh my, I'm going crazy.
Go stupid. Go crazy.
In my opinion, this is how it was. This was like a faction.
the
You know,
heck?
I would later go on to say,
I
"Fuck
was
you
the
guys."
one when
So-
Randy got tired. I stayed up, played on his account, and got this motherfucker to all the way through Dark Souls Remastered. Not him. I'm sorry, dude. I had to get that off my chest.
And you didn't do that for me?
You don't play Dark Souls. Shut up.
Damn right, I don't.
Anyways, so one day I decided to come play Rainbow Six with him because I got invited. And it was a mistake, but still, me and Brad, we went in there and we played. So, but before Brad came, it was me, Charlie, Randy, Matt, and this girl. Her name's Emily.
Apparently.
So
If you want to
according
learn about
to-
more about her, go listen to "Fuck It" by Nug Free Buffs, aka Big J, on
or just
YouTube and
watch the rest of
SoundCloud.
the podcast, because we're about to talk about that bitch in a second. In which, to all the simps that are watching this, did I just call a woman a bitch? Yeah, maybe it's because she got dick
She's
pics
a
from like
fat,
5 to 6
fucking
guys.
Ugly slut. That
even-
honestly,
And
if I saw you in
just
real
wait, there's
life,
more.
I would
She has a
slap you,
boyfriend.
You dumb
for
fucking.
And
3
she has
years,
a
and she
boyfriend.
let him on.
3 years, bro.
Is this true? I didn't know that actually.
Yeah, she had a
Apparently, yeah.
boyfriend named Antonio. 3 years.
Damn. Thought. Anyways, yeah, but and you guys are wondering, what do you mean by dick pics? Okay, so get this right. Charlie, Matthew, and these 3 other guys all sent their pee pics to a group chat, all with those guys in it together, including Randy, except Randy was asleep, so he didn't send his. Not the
Asleep.
repeat of drag. He was asleep, quote
No, no,
unquote.
no, 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 no. Don't believe he was asleep. He never sent his dick to that group chat. He sent his
But he saw
balls
it
and
all.
pubes.
Just like
Oh.
Charlie kept sending to ours.
Yes.
Yeah. he thought it was
Holding my
funny.
ice cream cone.
You read the caption?
You looked at it?
Wait, what? That was Charlie's. That was Charlie's.
Yeah.
That was Charlie's actual. Yeah, no, he thought that was funny.
Damn, that was
Yeah.
small. That was
In the group
small.
chat that we invaded. Yeah. There, I
That
think
was.
there was like
Couldn't it be me? Couldn't it be
Yeah, well,
Seven.
these guys are pretty gay.
Ladies.
But anyways, so this
Yeah.
Emily girl, quote unquote, has a boyfriend for a bunch of years. Gets sent a PP pic by a bunch of guys, and then she calls two of the big. And by the way, did we mention that they're not packing shit? They're packing Vienna sausages. by the
Bro,
way.
this bitch Emily was like, bro, they're Charlie and Matt are packing, and I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, they're packing some Vienna sausages.
I don't know what that is, but yeah.
Vienna sausages
Yeah,
are very
true.
tiny wieners. Like here, I'll look up a picture and show you.
I don't
God
want to see a
damn it.
picture. I don't want to see a picture.
like
I, we're not,
spam
this is
hot
not how
dogs.
this is going. This is
This is
not
not
how
how-
this
this
is
is not how
no,
we get-
going.
it's literally sausages in a can. Look.
Yeah, spam.
I'll show it to you guys. Anyways, so this bitch Emily
Here, look, I'll send it in the
gets
Discord.
these PP pics, calls too big, and apparently this boyfriend, and now apparently simp Charlie is trying to get
With her.
yeah, Charlie's trying to get with it, right? Was it Charlie or Randy?
I don't know.
Charlie.
Probably both of them.
Probably both. What'd you say, Brad?
Yeah, that picture I just sent something Henry
Brad,
would
what'd
do,
you
prove
say?
me wrong.
Both of them.
Bruh, moment.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Bruh, moment.
They both want him. They both want her.
Yeah. Wait,
Wait a
wait. Matt wants her too?
All of
No.
them?
Randy and Charlie.
Oh, yo, once that happens, I guarantee one of them's gonna come crying back. I'm calling
Bro,
it
it's
now.
bad to say, but all I gotta do is look at this bitch and I probably her panties drop. That's how easy it is for me.
That's
Bruh, okay,
definitely
but
not
that's
true,
yeah,
but
alright, okay, that's a little stretch.
Out of fear.
Nah, dude, I'm wanting it all to be known, bro. Fat bitches got the best pussy.
Shut the fuck up.
Alright,
John,
here,
you
let's
and
get on with our
John.
goddamn
Wait.
episode on the podcast, alright, shall we, boys? So basically,
JoJo's on here. Yeah. Okay.
basically, I go back and I go back and play with him for a little while, and I make a joke about Jordan being because Charlie kicked me. And I said, "Calm down, Jordan," and then I made like one gay joke about Jordan. One. Apparently,
That's
I'm
the joke?
fucking evil. Remember, guys, if you make a joke, if it's okay for them to make jokes, but if you make a joke, no, that's bad. That's bad because you play with that guy. It's totally no way sarcasm. It's totally not fucking sarcasm.
Remember when you recorded a voice recording of that shit, bro?
Okay, so Randy was getting yelled at by his mom and dad for not doing his work. And can I just say right now, I don't know if anyone else talks to their mom and shit like this, but if you talk to your mom by saying "fuck off," fuck
Oh,
you,
yeah,
hold
no.
on. Hold on. I want this all to be known. Emily, if you ever hear this podcast, I want you to be known.
You
if
will.
you actually feel sorry for Randy and think his dad is a low life drunk, you're
He is. No,
actually
I'm kidding.
fucking retarded.
he is.
No, you're actually fucking retarded. Randy's dad is not a fucking drunk. Believe me, I've met the nigga in real
Wait,
life
you met him?
before. Yeah, I met Randy in real life, bro, and
We all.
I've seen his
I know
dad.
that,
Yeah.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen his dad.
But Randy's dad is far from a drunk. I've been in countless parties where his dad has walked in the mic and walked in the room perfectly fine, and nothing has been said. The reason why they start fights with Randy is because Randy's a fucking asshole to them. Randy's definition of a spoiled, unforgiving fucking son, and I swear to God, if I ever saw him in real life again, I'd probably slap the shit out of him.
and that's very true, by the way. This voice recording I had of Randy, I
Okay.
deleted though. This basically the
No, what
way
are you
he
talking
talks
about?
to
You
his
sent it to me.
parents.
What are you talking about? I have the. I have.
Yeah. I'm not
Shut
sure
up.
if you could legally do this, but yeah, that's.
No, but basically,
satisfying
Randy, the way he
to the
talks,
plan.
the way Randy talks to his parents, my parents would beat my ass, and not like, they would just give me a nice no, they would beat the shit out of me. Like I'm about to look like fucking
I
Rihanna after
literally-
Chris Brown got
I
done with her. All right,
literally-
I'm telling you
I-
right now.
Bro, I've literally heard Randy's mom come in the room. Simply, this is all she said. Hey, can you shut that window for me? It's cold. And he said, basically, he didn't say that, but he basically was like, no, bitch, fuck you. He didn't say that, but that's basically what he was saying.
But that's what
Basically
he
like a-
meant.
And then he
basically,
actually said
yeah.
that in that thing. So I got that recording.
And-
Got it deleted
and
because remember,
basically
wait,
that shit
before we
happened.
continue though.
And now she starts flipping out on him, and he starts flipping out on her. Then his dad comes in the room. Honestly, Randy, if you ever hear this, fuck you. And honestly, your parents, they're too good for you. You're
You
like
can
you're
tell
an
that he
asshole
really
of a
likes
fucking
Randy.
son.
Go
He
to the
loves
ranch.
Randy here.
And honestly,
the
I'm
Go to the
gonna keep saying it
ranch.
till the day I die. I'm gonna keep saying it till I die, Randy. Until you drop the Addy, don't ever talk shit to me. You're a pussy ass bitch, my nigga, and that's on everything I love. If I ever
And
found
that's
you,
to Randy. And this is
which
to
I
Randy.
can,
To have a personal
and
message.
Randy doesn't know this, but all I gotta do is text one person that goes to his school, and I can get his address and come to your house whenever I want to, my nigga.
All right, yeah, but I
Okay.
have to say personally, this is to Randy. Who, by the way, Randy, it's pretty funny that you threatened to kill me because we know you couldn't lift up a baseball bat
Oh
for
right, I forgot.
Bro,
that
mans
you did
can't
that.
squat his body weight. What are you talking about? How's he gonna lift up the baseball bat?
shit. How is he gonna swing it? Randy, just because you think you're funny because you said that, and then you come back into me and say you mean every word of it. Let me tell you something, Randy. You're not gonna do shit. You're all talk, nothing else. I'm not afraid of you. And the fact, the way that you talk to your parents how you do, means that you are just like Caden said, a piece of shit son. Truthfully, I feel bad for your parents, and the fact that your dad beats you is justified. I don't even care
Wait, he
if it's
actually does?
unjustified.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He
Yes,
gave
it
Randy
is.
a black
It
eye.
is justified. Because of
But-
the way
but no,
fucking
but
Randy
here's-
talks to his
here's the
fucking
even
parents.
better-
That's not abuse. At this point, it's
Bro,
not abuse.
If
It's
I
discipline.
ever said anything to my mom, I would literally get disowned by my grandpa and my fucking mom.
Me too. I would get disowned too. But like I
Real
was saying,
quickly,
I wouldn't get
uh,
disowned.
But
I'd get
here's
Sent to
even- here's
fucking
even what
boot
sucks.
camp.
I almost got sent to
Here's
boot
what
camp the
even
2
sucks.
years I was gone.
Really?
But here's the thing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, for
here's the
real.
thing. But here's the thing,
Damn.
right? His dad even felt bad that he did that, so he was gonna get him a new mic because he broke his. He broke his, not him. He broke it. Randy broke it, so he was gonna feel bad for Randy and get him a new mic, even though he shouldn't because it's basically discipline for the way he talks.
Yeah.
Randy,
Yeah.
fuck you. The way you treat your fucking parents is disgusting, in my opinion, and you don't deserve anything. Truthfully, in my opinion, what you should have in your goddamn bedroom is
Hold on.
a
hold
fucking
on,
air
hold on,
mattress
hold
on the fucking hard.
Wait,
hard
Saffron,
floor.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but
Again?
I'm taking
Okay.
this. I'm taking this from I'm taking this from my man Deji. You're an absolute idiot. Honestly,
Idiots.
you're the worst human being alive. You're an absolute idiot. Alright, that's all I gotta
Basically,
say.
so all that happens, and by the way, did I mention that when I was recording that, Charlie and Matt were encouraging me to record it because they were laughing at the fact I told them I was recording it and that I should post it on my YouTube channel. But and then Randy comes back and says, "God, I can't believe you did that." And then they said, "Yeah, Saffron, God, I can't believe you did that." And I'm like,
They
"Wow, you
did?
guys are just some
Wow.
fake ass
See,
bitches."
and this is why I say Charlie's two-faced, and y'all wouldn't believe me when I said it.
No, bro, I never liked. When have I ever said, "Oh, Charlie's a good guy"? No, fuck Charlie. Tell the dad that. I'll stand by that fucking claim. I'm gonna fucking.
Tell your dad
I've
that I
said
say
it
about that
for a
claim.
long
But also, I
time.
have one more thing to add to this whole Randy thing. I really don't want to, I don't want to put out Pug there. He's a nice guy, but Randy, this is another thing that I know. I wish he was here to say it himself, but I know Randy is fucking gay. Basically, Pug said that Randy texted him, and if he goes through Randy's set, he could find it and screenshot it. That Randy tried to say, "Yo, I really want to fuck you in the ass, you dirty little slut," and he put the winky face heart eye emojis. He sent that to Pug, and it's like,
That's some
what
gay
the
shit.
fuck, man? Whoever would say that shit?
Yeah,
James
all right,
Charles?
all right. Anyways,
No.
I'm gonna go ahead. Let's give our finishing statements on this topic because we're gonna go finish this episode with one more thing we're gonna talk about real quick. I'm gonna give my closing statement on this. To Randy and the Simp Gang, I'm gonna tell you guys individually. I have something to tell each. Randy, you're a piece of shit. Truthfully, you are. I don't want to ever see you talk shit again until you actually fix the way you talk to your parents and be a better person. Charlie, you're a
And
two-faced
your
piece of shit.
siblings too.
Yeah, and your siblings too. Charlie, you're just a two-faced piece of shit. Yeah, you're packing some Vienna sausages. You even said your dick's small. So yeah, your pee-pee small.
Damn.
Imagine like
he
not
said
having
that
a
it's
bigger
all
And
dick
Matt,
than Randy.
this is-
Imagine
this
not
is-
having
this
a
is-
bigger dick than Matt. Could it be?
And
you?
Matthew, I gotta say this, man. I loved you, and I said I loved you, not like
Oh,
gay,
homo.
but I loved you as like a friend. I truthfully cared about you so much, and the fact that you are gonna just basically stab us in the back and go with those people who didn't do shit for you is insulting to not only me but to Jordan, Caden, and everybody that cared about you in this group. And when you
I
come
get
back
that,
crawling
though.
to us the one time you get offended by what they say, don't expect us to give you any mercy. All right, I'm just saying that, right?
Yeah,
And finally to Emily. Emily, you're a thought.
I don't know
Simple
you.
as that. No, I'm sorry to the Sims that are watching this because you guys you can get mad. No, Emily's a fucking thought. End of story. All
I'm
right.
I
gonna
don't know
fucking
you,
send
Emily,
it to
but
you.
Hello.
I'm gonna send it.
So what?
Alright, hold on. I really want all y'all to know this. Hey, Randy, honestly, fuck you. That's
Oh,
bottom of my
okay.
heart. Fuck you. Alright? Talk to your parents better, like Saffron said. Charlie, fuck you. Imagine not having a bigger dick than Swung, you know? Couldn't be me. Sorry. Had to put that out there. And Matt, I literally honestly mean this from the bottom of my fucking heart, bro. I honestly did fuck with you a lot, bro. I fucking loved you. And after what I heard, bro, I don't know if you said anything about me. So, like, it's kind of fucked. But I do have one thing to tell you, bro. When you made that group chat and said all that shit about killing yourself and shit like that, bro, basically it was like a suicide note. I did not see Charlie in that group chat. I saw Swung. I saw Jordan.
Proud of
I
exposing
saw
this.
John. I saw Brad. And I saw myself. I did not see Charlie. That's all I gotta say. And Emily, fuck you, you fat, ugly fucking slut.
Jesus.
Nice
I'm
words,
gonna
alright.
give my final remarks on this. Going off of Caden, what Caden just said, yeah, it was me, John, Caden, Brad, in that group chat.
And then
Brad
fucking
didn't really say
John,
anything.
yo,
Caden didn't.
I hate to
and I'm
bring
letting
down the mood.
I'm letting you know right now.
But why is
if-
Brad in here?
If yeah, Matt, if you are watching this, the reason Caden did not say anything is because Caden's not good with that kind of stuff. And the reason I didn't say anything is because I didn't text you on Snap. I text you on messages.
Text you
And
from
the
your
fact
phone number.
that
Big
despite
moves.
us being there for you, mainly me and John, Caden and Brad were still involved. We messaged.
I
John
said what
called
I
you
had
every
to
day and
say.
texted you. I texted you and called you frequently to make sure you were okay and you were feeling better.
I invited you to an Xbox party.
Okay. I'm not.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
shouldn't have said that one at the end, kid. That doesn't exactly communicate.
We've tried multiple times to like get in contact with you, play games with you to try and help you feel better. And yet you declined those attempts.
And not once did I ever see Charlie making an attempt. Not once did I ever see Swung making an attempt. Like, what the fuck, bro? I said what I had to say in that group chat about you, bro. I was like, bro, man, I fucking love you. I've already lost a whole bunch of my friends, like Kevin. Herman knows Kevin, you know, good friend of mine. You know, we went to school together.
Yeah, I know that guy.
Yeah. And, I just, it would have been fucked, bro. Like, that's all I had to say. There's a bug on my bed.
My final opinion
It's getting
is
closer.
I don't
Herman.
really have one. I don't really have a final opinion. I don't know.
Lift
I
on my
wasn't-
leg. Bitch.
I wasn't.
I'm getting a shoe. I'm getting a shoe. Give me a minute. I'm sorry, Herman. I'm getting a shoe.
So.
I gotta get a shoe.
All right.
It's big.
You done crying there?
What is he doing?
It was a spider. Bitch was big.
All right. So, what I was saying was I don't really have an opinion. I
Alright,
guess.
Herman, I'm back. I'm in the mood to play Assassin again.
I already beat the mission, but I was.
Oh, really? Okay.
I don't really have an opinion. I guess it's not much. I knew Charlie was Two-Faced from the beginning. Matthew, I don't know. We didn't really play together. I didn't really have much of
Swung was always
Oh,
under
yeah,
the
no, just
assumption that
interrupt me
you
again.
hated
Yeah,
him.
no, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
I was just putting information out there.
And then, what's it called? Randy, I don't know. I was okay with you too, but I still am,
We
I
went to
guess,
the
kind of.
movies together.
But, and I don't know. That's really it. I don't really have much of opinions on them. Seems more like a you guys thing. For you guys get into a lot of drama.
You absolutely idiots. I wanted to say out of it, and then Randy started talking all that shit. Then I got into it.
Hey, I just
Also,
not realized Saffron hasn't been here. He isn't recording.
Let's go!
Oh, fuck me, man. That-
Very cash money of it.
Oh
man.
my god!
Jesus Christ.
oh my fuck me.
This
dude.
whole time I was okay.
was just telling my deepest
So
dark bliss
so
of
my
emotions.
final opinion is I'm just
Bitch,
waiting
she's
for
not even
Randy.
here.
Oh my
Doesn't matter
god.
anymore.
He's not even
Jesus
online.
Christ.
Oh, Wi-Fi went out. Oh my god.
Oh,
Leave it
that's
at it.
Texas
amazing.
niggas, bro.
Wait, he's not in the
Jesus.
Discord anymore.
He's not
No,
online.
his Wi-Fi went out.
Oh, that's amazing. Don't
Nah,
worry, I'll
he
send
did
him
it.
this one. It'll be alright.
My final
Jesus.
is
We
I'm
don't
just
care
waiting
anymore.
for Randy
We don't
to
care.
drop
Final
his
topic.
diss track. I'm waiting for Randy to drop his diss track. Zero F.
Final topic. Summer Game Festival reveal this morning. I think it was worth it.
Shit.
Tony Hawk
What?
Skater remaster.
Okay. Fucking kill yourself.
Bro, Tony Hawk Skater, bro. I hear like Tony Hawk
Skater, bro.
skates.
Hey, Kaden.
Fucking
We're gonna do the
absolutely
most
kill yourself.
difficult 2-player mission that's like possible.
I spotted a really good pistol. Very good.
Dude. Alright, we're starting the mission.
Hold on, let me upgrade. I'm getting another skills.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
Fuck
Don't
you,
worry. You can
Hermes.
still do it in the game, all in game.
Really, Saffron's really not in here? Call his dumbass. I bet he forgot.
Get
Bro, where do
man.
we leave off at?
No.
God, it'll
Look,
always be the Texas
Good old
niggas.
Saffron. He tells us to be extremely early, and he ends up being the earliest, the
Earliest
first
one to
person to leave. Yeah, earliest one to
God,
leave.
this is the most serious like we've actually been on the podcast. Like we
Yeah.
always used to joke around.
I was trying to keep it light. I kept putting in comedic, comedy in
I was-
It
there.
wasn't
I was
comedic
going-
enough.
Yeah, I
was
know.
going I was dipping in line, nigga. I was like, bro, honestly, fuck.
Yeah, in enough that
They-
You know what's sad
won't
is I'm
show-
actually gonna have to go back and edit this time because someone wants to think it's okay to say the N word.
Nah, you know what's sad is they will not show Emily or like anybody like this.
Can you also?
I thought-
You
I
might
thought
as well
that said
cut out
Trump.
the part with what's it called, the dead father part. I'm kind of starting to regret it. I
No.
feel like that's gonna
What
come out.
one?
No.
It's gonna come
Uh,
back and bite me in my ass.
No.
Yes.
There he is.
All right,
Yes-
ladies and
Oh
gentlemen.
my god.
So what
Alright, I-
happened?
Connection issues. All right, I paused it. We're gonna go back where we were. We're gonna go back to
No,
where
no,
were we
fucking
at?
not.
Where were we at?
God.
Where were we at? Where were we at?
we're at Brad giving his closing remarks. Right, Brad? Okay. All right, so Brad, what's your closing remarks? All right. Well, there's Brad's
nice.
closing
Closing
remarks.
Final topic of the
anyways.
podcast, as we're about to hit the 55-minute mark on my side, Summer Game Festival.
Yeah, exactly what I was thinking of. So Summer Game Festival, guys. So as you guys remember earlier today, I uploaded a special episode of us reacting to the first surprise game reveal, and it was the Tony Hawk game. So, and to be
All
fair,
what we
anyone
wanted.
that actually likes Tony Hawk, congrats, you got what you wanted. For us though, no, we really didn't get what we wanted. So we're gonna bitch about it.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think of that?
Fuck it.
Shit. All right, good. All right.
Didn't
Anyways,
wake up
but
for early for nothing. I should just slept. Fuck you.
basically, yeah, like Jordan did. But I mean,
Yeah.
heck,
I totally
still-
forgot about it. I slept through that. I'm kind of glad I did. I did not want to get up at like 10 in the morning just to hear about
Just
a Tony
to-
Hawk game.
Yeah, to be fair. But anyways, we do have a future. Oh, there goes Brad, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, yeah. Okay. Future announcement for that though. The Summer Game
Okay.
Festival. Even though to my Tony Hawk, congrats. We're reacting to every single event afterwards.
If
My
some
rendering.
people are able to wake up in time.
Oh
and-
yeah,
and-
except it takes place in the afternoon. If you guys can't get up by fucking 1 or afternoon, then I don't know what's wrong with you.
Depends on my
Anyways,
schedule.
so anyways, because the Summer Game Festival just announced the Ubisoft event. There's supposed to be a
There should
Microsoft
be
event,
stairs.
and there's an EA Play. There's gonna be
If you
probably
wake me
more
up
surprise.
Again, 11 or anything like that for another fucking indie stupid ass game like
It's
Tony
not an
Hawk,
indie game though.
Mhm.
It isn't. It's a
Kid,
it's a AAA game. It's by Activision.
Fuck.
So
But yeah,
it can't be good.
right.
It's just a remastered. It's not a whole new game. It's just
Yeah,
a
exactly.
remaster.
That's the thing. Is it's a remaster of Tony Hawk 1 and 2. So that kind of made us waste our time. Which I mean, So to be fair, though,
Is it Call of Duty Modern Warfare remastered?
Call of Duty Modern
Oh,
Warfare 2
remastered game.
remastered.
I'm gonna die.
No,
Hit
Call of
the
Duty Modern Warfare is
wall.
not a
Hey,
remaster. It's a new game.
Chia-ho.
It's a reboot.
Hey, we all know. Hey, Emza ho. Hey. Oh,
Okay.
Emily is a hoe. We all know this. Like I
Yeah,
said, she's
but
a fat
anyways.
fucking slut. Fucking cunt.
But anyways,
I don't know if y'all
for the
heard me say
future,
that.
anyways, let's try to get this wrapped up. For the future, guys, do be out for special episodes, and if we do get a decent amount of followers, we will live stream it, and we'll just keep it uploaded on YouTube, so I don't have to render or anything.
I don't know if I
But-
can record and live stream at the same time. I don't think I have enough CPU for that.
No, you can just live stream it, and then it will upload on YouTube as a live stream. It's gonna be shit quality, but it's whatever. But But anyways, but anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this episode of the podcast. Like I said, for the future, look out for
Bro,
more
I
episodes
can't res you.
and special episodes
Well,
that we're
we're
going to be
not gonna
reacting
res
to the game events. And as the years go on, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be reacting to E3, like every single event on E3, and we'll be reacting to the Game Awards and any other
That's if
special
we
event.
don't hate each other by then.
Which I hope we don't. That's if we
Nah,
don't.
we won't. I might hate Brad because he keeps saying the N word on these podcasts.
I do not.
But
You said it twice.
6 times.
I did not.
Right. That's 2 times I have to go back and censor. No, I'm not
That's
gonna censor
actually
it.
2
3.
times 2 more.
All right,
No,
shut
I'm
up,
not
Brad.
gonna censor it.
All right, but anyways, guys, like I was saying, thank you all for watching
Give me
this
a second.
dramatic episode of the Voices of Regret podcast. Next episode, I don't know what we're gonna do for next episode.
I don't fucking know.
Crack.
We'll figure it out.
All right, we'll probably
Charlie!
no, we're not putting them on.
Oh,
I don't really don't want to.
we'll
Wait.
preview my diss tracks.
Oh,
we'll
God.
preview his
Why
diss
not?
track.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, we'll find out a topic for next episode. And anyways,
Shameless
like I was
plug.
saying, and final time I'll say this. Thank you guys all for watching. I hope you guys.
Am I gonna be on next episode?
No.
Fuck Charlie.
Depends.
Probably
Depends.
not.
If I
Probably
see
not.
one comment
Why?
saying that Nug Brad guy sucks, you're not coming back.
So,
anyway,
Hey,
yeah.
it's the honest.
Anyways, you know
no.
what? Let's let I've been doing the outro for these past couple episodes. Let's let someone else do the outro.
I got it.
Who wants to
Alright.
do
I got you. I got you.
so guys, like and subscribe,
the
and
fuck
it? Shut up, Brad. Let's let Jordan do it. All right, Jordan, do the outro.
Alright.
I think I should do it.
Thank you
Kid
guys
in
so
the
much
house
for
is
tuning
way
in to the
out.
Voices of Regret podcast. I'm your co-host.
Like and
As you can see, RuneScape Legend, aka Nug Free Buffs on YouTube. Go subscribe to Nug Saffron and Nug Free Buffs on YouTube for more
Follow me on
podcasts like this.
Snapchat, SoundCloud King.
No, fuck that guy.
Black,
Oh.
big black.
Alright.
44.
No,
follow
no,
my
perfect.
Instagram at
Alright.
underscore CEO of.
Bye.
No.
Alright.
Bye.
But
Love you.
thank you guys for tuning in. Voices of Regret podcast. There are many more
Bye.
episodes to come. Stay tuned in. We
Bye.
appreciate all the support if we get any.
Love you.
But yeah.
Oh, dude,
Thank
I'm
you
a
guys so
fat
much.
bitch.
We love you.
All right, yeah. Thank you
Stay
guys so much.
tuned.
Love you all. All right, stay tuned. All right,
Bye
bye, guys.
Bye.
All right, perfect.
Love
Sorry.
you.
Got that recorded. I totally don't have to go
Bye.
back and.
Alright guys, so basically what this next 1.5 minute clip is basically behind the scenes of what goes on before we begin to record. So basically what goes on is before John actually starts recording, I start recording before him to get these sort of like behind the scenes shit for him so that we can use in like separate videos. And this clip you're about to see is something like that. Shut
Nick
up.
Gurr.
Shut up. Shut up. Oh
You
my
wanna know how
god.
it is?
Can we
You
just
wanna
start
know how it
recording
is?
already? Come on, please. Please. Can we record? Can we
You wanna know how to
record?
trigger Jordan?
Oh my god.
You wanna know how
No,
to trigger Jordan?
We can't record actually because.
I left. Pissing me off, bro. Oh my fucking god. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, guys. Let me show you something.
Randy now.
All right. Put your
Kid, you
mic
ready?
in your phone, Brad.
What?
Get closer to your phone or put your mic in the phone. I want to hear shit when I'm going.
Oh, by the way, did I I forgot to tell you. I was before we started recording. I was already in a little bad mood, so you're about to see that. Yeah, by the way, no fucking N-words. No N-word.
What are you talking about, nigga?
I'll probably have to censor Brad's Brad's profile picture.
Chill the fuck out,
Bleep.
nigga. Chill.
Whoa!
Damn it!
Christ.
I said no!
God, that was my
All right.
you could've said
All right,
it.
all right, everyone. Is everyone ready? Herman, you ready?
Yeah,
No.
yeah. I'm
Brad,
always
are you
as soon as I
ready?
said I'm ready.
I'm getting my water.
Oh,
with
Bye.
Not that long. Yo,
Exactly.
you angered Kidden so much that he left and returned for
Kaden.
If I have
Alright,
to hear
Kaden,
that
you
last
ready?
few more, you guys can do
Oh
He
this.
was
my
like,
God.
Oh. Uh-oh. Alright, everyone. Okay,
That's
everyone's ready. I
exactly what
suppose.
Kaden
Shut
did.
up. All right, we're gonna start. All right,
No.
3.
Hey,
gonna
I'm
start.
actually out of chips.
Good.
Don't fucking care. Don't fucking care. Don't want to hear the crunchy
No one
noises.
wants
All
to
right,
hear.
all right, all right. Everyone, be
Fucking
quiet.
That's a
podcast.
great
Quiet.
fruit
Fucking hang
technique, bro.
myself.
All right, everyone, be quiet. All right, we're gonna start.